Well, today is the last day. Temple Emmanuel will host a donation site for the migrants arriving in Denver. If you would like to donate, it'll be open from 5 o'clock until 8 o'clock tonight. The city says the items they need the most right now are hygiene items, underwear, as well as shoes. Hygiene items and underwear must be new and unopened. That is important. The city is working on transferring migrants from city emergency shelters to partner emergency shelters. Right now, there are just less than 1,000 migrants staying at shelters here in Denver. And as Ed said, these frigid temperatures, they're not going anywhere today.
People experiencing homelessness are top of mind for many. Our Darius Johnson joins us in studio. Darius, I can't even imagine being outside in this.
I mean, I'm glad I'm inside right now, and that's thanks to our producers. But Saturday night, the McNichols building on Colfax opened its doors to serve as a warming shelter. It will be open for 24 hours a day through Wednesday morning when Denver finally comes out of this deep freeze. Inside, there's warmth and resources. Outside, there are tents that have been set up by Mutual Aid Mondays. It's a group that often serves food at the center on Mondays. However, yesterday on Sunday, they set up tents not with food, but with heaters and blankets for those who are experiencing homelessness and who may not want to go into shelters or weren't able to get in due to some of the rules. Denver Public Library branches are also open during regular business hours to serve as a short-term place for people to warm up. There are also other warming centers across the metro area as well. So all you have to do is check in with your community to see what's available, Jordan and Corey.
Yeah, just not enough of those shelters, though.
Nope, not at all. Not enough that are 24 hours to be able to really keep people protected, especially at nighttime and during the early mornings when we really experience that deep freeze.
Yeah, absolutely. Darius, thank you. Right now, police in Lakewood are looking for people involved in a gunfight outside Colorado Mills Mall. It happened around 7:45 on Saturday night. Police say two groups came out of the mall and started shooting at each other. Nobody was hurt, but bullets damaged the outside of a couple stores. By the time officers got there, police say everyone was running away. They're asking anyone with information to call Lakewood Police.
Another library is now closed because of meth contamination. This time it's the Arvada Library. The Jefferson County Health Department found meth during preliminary testing at the library. The facility will stay closed until they can do more testing to find out how much of the library is affected. They don't know how long it'll be closed for. They have done some preliminary testing on other Jefferson County library branches as well. Meth has also been found at libraries in Littleton, Inglewood, and Boulder. And things got really ugly at Summit County's latest school board meeting after the leaders expressed support for the state's new, more inclusive curriculum.
It would include LGBTQ history in classrooms. 9 News reporter Jaleesa Irizarry joins us in the studio now. And Jaleesa, this decision has led to death threats.
Jordan and Corey, a 26-year-old man was recently charged with felony menacing because officers say he posted threats against teachers and staff members on social media over the new curriculum. This all stems from a resolution the Summit School District Board of Education passed last fall to encourage the state to include representation of LGBTQ+ people in its new social studies curriculum standards. The state school board approved those standards back in November, meaning all public schools in the state are required to adhere to it. Still, in a school board meeting earlier this month, some Summit parents were upset with the inclusion of LGBTQ+ history in school curriculums for children in kindergarten through 3rd grade.
We all know this is a door opening to allow extremely progressive views to be pushed on our kids.
It is very distressing to see this kind of anger in a system that really needs to come together to support the students. I think we need to do better as a collaborative group of adults.
Tony Bird, the Summit superintendent, says parents' behavior at the school board meeting led to some students feeling scared, but he says he's not backing down in his support for LGBTQ inclusion, saying the district will not waver on the value of diversity, equity, and inclusiveness. Corey and Jordan.
Clearly such a divisive topic, but I mean, the point here is like death threats are just completely unacceptable.
There's never a time when a death threat is okay, right? And the fact of the matter is that every school district will have to adhere to these standards. Correction, every public school district will have to adhere to these standards starting next year.
Right, exactly. That's what we were talking about here, Jaleesa, is this superintendent, he doesn't really have control over this. He's just trying to do his job here.
Yeah, and he's trying to do it and make sure that people are respectful when he does it as well. You know, he is encouraging conversation. He wants parents to be involved in this conversation. He actually wants them and he invites them to talk a little bit about the curriculum as well as the materials they plan to use next year. They just want to make sure it's a civil discussion.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, Jaleesa, thank you.